Hello everyone, and welcome to another Attack on Titan manga read along. Look at me not skipping to play games. I'm being responsible. We're reading chapter 76, 77, and maybe 78 today. It just depends on how much time we end up having because I have about an hour. So let's hope that we can do 3 chapters in 1 hour. But these are some pretty heavy chapters, but they might be action packed. So it could go fast, it could not. So we'll see what happens. In the live chat, we have Dark Shadow, who's going to be back in a bit. His food is ready. Modder is here. Cherry Sotos. No, that's not an excuse for girls. I mean, sometimes I guess it's an excuse for girls to go pee if they say I want to powder my nose, but sometimes it just means I want to do a touch up on my makeup. Like, because I do. But I have no time, so I won't. True, I did play some Pokemon at the beginning of the stream, so maybe that helped. Well, oh, and Sal is here. Who else is hanging? Mike is still here. Welcome, everyone. Do you have your manga ready? Attack on Titan is not Shonen Jump, right? So even if I can read on my phone, I won't be able to, because... And I still haven't gotten more of the actual manga. I only have the first 10 volumes. I haven't bought manga since my manga spree a few months ago. I'll get back to that next year. But also next year I want to start collecting little Pokemon teddies so that I can decorate my tree with them, my Christmas tree. I want a Pokemon Christmas tree next year. Anyway, let's start reading. We know where we're at. It is the fight. It's beginning. Recruits! Take the remaining horses to the west side. Protect the recruits and squad Dirk. Where, Marlowe? What? Where do we tie up the horses? We've been ordered not to tie them all up in the same place. So take them 3 to 4 meter class Titan from the east. Incoming! So that's a Titan. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. But it's how he's running. Episode 76, Thunder Spears. Okay, then someone whoosh, slices its head off. Boom, boom, both of them. Oh, is it Levi? Thud. Captain Levi, now's our chance. Hurry! Mop up those runts now, before the Beast Titan makes its move. No casualties here. I forbid you to die. Sir! Damn it. What a letdown. The weak ones die so fast. I hate weaklings. But why? Look past his words. He hates weaklings because he doesn't want people to die. So if they're weak, he has to bear the burden of, the sadness. So I don't think here he means like, I hate weak people, as if it's a literal thing. It's more like they die and then he's sad. No. Erwin is looking down, thinking, planning. They're struggling against 3 and 4 meter class Titans, even some casualties. The Survey Corps' strength isn't what it once was. But without all those losses, we would have never made it to where we stand today. You didn't want to die. You're like me. Your life is more important to you than the fate of humanity. But that's bullshit. He's literally the leader. And without him, they wouldn't have come this far. And the people were dying long before he was in command. And when he got in command, less people died. So it's not that he puts his life above anyone else's. every person to some extent cares about their own fucking life, okay? But he's always out there on the front line. So shut up in your face, you demented, twisted, short ass, glasses wearing beard motherfucker. I don't like you because you're twisted and sick. I don't like him. The other people, the people that he tortured, they're bad people, but he's a twisted motherfucker and they're worse. I don't know. I don't like twisted people. Like, because if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. Sometimes bad people, they don't even know that they're bad because that's how they were raised. Like those rich elitists, that's just the world they were born into. They couldn't get their memories erased, so they saw themselves as like above the people who got their memories erased, and like that's how they were raised. You can't even, that's just sad and pathetic, and yes, they're bad, of course. But that guy, he's anyway. When I was in the training corps, I used to tell my friends about the theory my father and I had. I thought I'd prove it when I joined the survey corps. But as soon as I became a soldier, I stopped talking about it for some reason. No, that's not it. I know the reason. It was because I realized something. I was the only one fighting for my own sake. Everyone else had devoted everything they had to fight for humanity. I alone had dreams of my own. But isn't that what helped you to stay alive? What is wrong with having dreams? And once again, I will repeat what I say. If my dreams make the world a better place, isn't that for humanity and just in a different way? If you care about humanity, but then you die, that doesn't benefit humanity. It's admirable where you were and who you were, but if you die, if you hold on to a dream that is further than just the people here around you dying, like something that transcends, maybe that'll keep you alive. And if it benefits society, it doesn't hurt society, then so what? The worst people are the ones that hurt you and say, I'm doing it for you. I want to strangle that monkey. I agree with you, Cherry. I would rather someone, it's their dream to be the manager of a famous YouTuber, and then they use me, but then, hey, I benefit. Rather than someone who looks down on YouTubers and then they kill me because, well, your life isn't worth living because you're a YouTuber. Like, thanks for caring about me, I guess. No. I'd go with the other person. If it's not hurting anyone, I don't care. If you're hurting people, even if you care about them, then fuck you. Okay, let's go. Before I knew it, I had my subordinates under my command. I spoke words of inspiration to my comrades, and I told them to dedicate their hearts to humanity, as they were told before you as well, as they did when they joined the Survey Corps in the first place, but okay. That's how I fooled my comrades, how I fooled myself, and built this mountain of corpses, that survivor's guilt, on which I now stand. This, to me, is the epitome of survivor guilt. Survivor guilt. Survivor's guilt is a response to an event in which someone else experienced a loss, but you did not. While the name implies it to be a response to the loss of life, it could also be the loss of property, health, identity, blah, blah, blah. So it's a mental condition that occurs when a person believes they have done something wrong by surviving a traumatic or tragic event when others didn't. So that's all this boils down to me. I don't care if anyone else agrees because this is a fictional character and he's dead. But to me, that this standing on a mountain of corpses when each and every person here, whether you were captain or not, these people dedicated their hearts, these people were going to die. But seeing as yourself, taking responsibilities for their death is only because you feel guilty about it. You see what I'm... Okay. It's a very good visual, but I don't see him as the bad person he sees himself as. And yet, my mind keeps drifting back to the basement. Even if this plan fails, I may yet see it before I die. What the Grisha Jaeger left behind, that basement, the truth about this world. The experiments paid off. With these fists, I can fight him. Gush, gush, gush. If I focus my hardening in one place, it gets even stronger. His armor is spread out across his whole body so I can smash it like a thin layer of ice. Boom. That visual right there looks like he's tried to smack him on his bum and he went, too slow, you dumb lunk. And then he dives and grasps it at his ankle. Damn it. Crack. Whoa. That is a fucking good visual right there. Imagine just being like picked up and thrown. And then boom, crashing through a house. Pulling him again and then boom, right. It missed. And then XOXOXO. Hugs and kisses. Not yet. Squad leader. Not yet. Surround him first. Everything depends on the first attack. We need to be in the perfect position. Above all, we need to wait and believe that Eren will give us the perfect opportunity. This iron rod is our new weapon. Could you at least call it a spear? I placed the order and the engineers delivered. Once they had access to the tech the interior MPs had kept hidden. What I asked for was a weapon we could use to fight the armored titan. The armored titan? Our blades were useless against it, since our enemy never showed an opening in his hardened armor. All we could do was sit there and watch as Eren fought against him. You're right. We couldn't stop him even as he ran off with Eren. If the commander hadn't brought a horde of titans along with him... Heating pad for my belly. Sorry, I'm just putting it in the middle because it pains. You're right, we couldn't stop him even as he ran off with Eren. If the commander hadn't brought a horde of titans along with him that day, then... ... As it is, if the commander hadn't brought a horde of titans, they would all be dead. Right? More or less, maybe, possibly. As it is, in his titan form, Eren's chokes and joint locks have been effective against the armored titan, and we can expect great things from the hardened punch Eren acquired in the last month's experiments. However, it would be difficult to carry out this mission with those weapons alone. Plugging the hole in the wall is important, but most of all, we have to kill the two people responsible for breaching it, Reiner and Bertolt, because if they survive, by their knowledge, that hole can just be made again, even if they plug it. So you're saying we're going to stab the armored titan with that spear? Why don't I just show you? Let's go outside. The effect, as you can see, is like a bolt of lightning. That's why I call it the Thunder Spear. Of course, can it really pierce that armor? We won't know for sure until we try. And while it works well on slow, dull titans, it has a weakness. For this to get through the armor, we need to do something special first. Excuse me. Keep him still. Let me just spray my face. Ha! So cool. So then, I guess that's Eren has to hold him down, essentially. Whoa. Ah! Crack. Gah! Damn it! Roll. Boom. Roll. I knew it. Fighting alone, I'm not going to be able to bite Eren out of his titan. I guess my only choice now is to... Now! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The soldiers are making a move. I knew that they'd been surrounding me, but what could their swords do to me? Every inch of my skin is hardened. Those things can't even scratch. Is that Mikasa? Oh, in both eyes. I forgot. Holy crap. Flash. Boom. It worked. No, not yet. Because of the power of the thunder spears, the weapon puts even the soldiers wielding it in danger. Firing an anchor into a titan, as you would in a normal attack with a sword, would get you caught in the blast as you flew toward the target. That little picture there is. That's why an attack with the thunder spears is only possible when the target is surrounded by enough tall objects. Using the thunder spears is only possible in this exact kind of situation. We have to end it. And then they attack him from behind because now his eyes are not working. Right here and right now. All of them attack him in the back. Oof, that's just never a nice thing to see, is it? But that's where you have to target them, in the neck. Swoosh. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Oh, everyone's swooshing. Boom, boom, boom. We did it. It worked. The armor around its nape has been stripped. But that's all it did. It just stripped the armor. The thunder spears worked. One more time. Fire the thunder spears and finish him off. But then they hesitate because it's Reiner. And even though they know that he made the hole, they know that he can make the hole again, they know that they would have all died, and Reiner wouldn't have batted an eye. At least as far as they know, But now they know him. They loved him. So it's not an easy decision. So, Hey now, you are prepared for this moment to come, right? Let's do this! But he doesn't do it like angry. He does it like, we have no choice. It's not like... they tried to talk to them when they were running away. And then they said this is what they have to do. So then what do they have to do? They have to fight it back. If only they could sit and talk. But for Reiner and Bertolt, it's obviously scary because they're kids and it's them versus like their military. They know how many people, because if it's not them, the two of them, the military will just send someone else. But if they could have given the information to Erwin and just say, listen, we have this power, this is what we were told to do, but yeah, they have their family. So when you have your, when someone has your family, it's like, and you're a kid, it's like, you don't even have a choice. I can say that now that I know everything. I can understand that. It makes me angry. You can't help but be angry. But my anger is mainly directed at the people that forced them to do what they did, that brainwashed them, you know? What's his name? Billy or Willie? People like them that have all the information and still make fucked up decisions, you know? I don't know how to say it. So that's where my anger mainly lies. Sour Patch Baby. Okay, so then they go. They attack. Wait. Oh, he wants to say, wait a second. Boom, 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 boom. The end. Next chapter. Plugging the hole like that? What a reckless plan. Eren might even get eaten. If that happens, they'll stay ignorant. Yeah, if it comes down to it, I'll just have to do something with my Titan. But if the plan succeeds, they'll manage to close the hole we worked so hard to make. Don't make me feel bad for feeling bad for you. Oh, wait, this is that moment. Who cares? We finally found the key we've spent the last 5 years searching for. Hey, you two. What in the world are you talking about? What do you mean, my Titan? What hole did you work so hard to make, Bertolt? Marco. That was a joke. Have you two gone nuts? I mean, I can see the situation would make you say things you wouldn't normally say, but, well, you know, just focus on the mission, okay? Even if you can only take on a single Titan, that's one less for the elite squad to deal with. Look, a Titan is closing in. Let's go. Eren transformed into a Titan. Humans can turn into Titans. The Colossus Titan appeared and disappeared out of nowhere, which means it's probably a human. So that means there are enemy Titans hiding in the form of humans. And they're... Fuck. No. Reiner! Reiner, what are you... Reiner, this is all a joke, right? No. Marco, you've always been good at picking up on things, so I can't let you go. Someone... Bam. And that's Annie falling, or landing there. Annie, save me! What is going on here? Reiner's acting crazy. Save me! He heard us talking. We can't let him live. Are you kidding me? You dumb assholes! Reiner, a Titan. It's coming this way. Annie, take Marco's vertical maneuvering equipment off him. What? Do it, hurry! Why me? You two caused this mess. Get Bertolt to do it for you. No, you do it. You still haven't given me a reason. You just risked your life to save Connie's, didn't you? Why would you put yourself in that kind of danger? Have you started to feel compassion for this evil race? Prove me wrong, right here. If you say that you and your father waiting for you to come home are any different from this defiled race? Prove it to me now. Wow, so fucked up. But this is warrior Reiner. Brainwashed Reiner. Split personality Reiner. If you say that you and your father... Okay, wait. Prove it to me now. Reiner, it's about to get here. That... What? Annie! Reiner! We... And then she does it. She takes his gear. No, stop it! Annie, please stop! Why are you doing this? Annie! That's what makes us warriors. Good job, Annie. So that's more of a heavy hint or confirmation that he is not the Reiner we know, but warrior Reiner. Not the Reiner we've known up to now, but warrior Reiner. Because Reiner was Reiner, just Reiner. And then they were brainwashed and he was sent here. And then they defeated they broke, because they only knew them as the evil race. But then they lived there and they realized these people are no different from us. And that's when the split personality started, because he couldn't handle the guilt. And that's the Reiner we got to know. And then I think at some point, because he obviously didn't realize that he's been doing that, it even confused Bertolt. But then at some point, I think when you maybe realize what happened, that you created a split personality in order to deal with certain... Because at the time, he was too young. He didn't have the mental capabilities or resources to handle the guilt. So his brain just did a coping mechanism and split. But because of the reason for it happening, when he got older, maybe his brain developed more resources or whatever. He could just face what he did, and then I think he integrated again. So I don't think he's still that same Reiner when we see him in season 4. But he and then interesting. So then he's not the Reiner from before who was brainwashed and who didn't know anything about the people inside the walls. So he wasn't that Reiner. And he wasn't the Reiner inside the walls that was created as a coping mechanism. He became a Reiner that was brainwashed, saw what was inside the walls, but integrated instead of splitting. Oh. Reiner, what do we do? Not yet. If we do it, we wait until after they gather. So that's what it was. Back then, they were waiting for all the Titans to gather. So then she throws his gear through the window. But then they leave him there. He couldn't duck into the window and go try and grab his gear, or was it too far down? I thought she took it. Because didn't she use it later? Rereading this again just reminds me again. Sorry, let me try that. Cherry says, rereading just reminds me again what these teens became because of some power-hungry adults. People who want to keep hold of their power and had so much frustration. I have much frustration. Wait, really? Why are you in such a rush? We haven't even had a chance to talk this over. So he was never going to just give them in, probably. This symbolically was included because that is what is necessary. So much pain and suffering in the world could be avoided. I'm not saying all pain and suffering, but so much pain and suffering could be avoided if He just took a chance to talk things over. Oh yeah, she picked it up later when they were sorting through the bodies. I kind of wish, this is a stupid, unnecessary criticism. I kind of wish he threw it down the roof instead of through the window, because he should have just went through the window at least to try and get it. Or hide. I know that the Titan can just poke his hand in, but maybe he would have focused on those three going away. I don't know. You don't know Titans. You can't predict them. Ow, my tummy is getting really sore. I'm gonna have a pull. I don't wanna fucking suffer. I don't like taking these pills because the potential side effects in the insert is scary. Like, it says you could die. I don't understand it. I know they're just covering their asses, but for that to be on there, people, like, at least one person must have died. So I don't know. But I don't want to have belly tummy ache. Also, please don't take my word for it. I don't remember if that's accurate. I need to actually read the insert. But I know there's some pretty heavy potential side effects. Okay. So then they look back, but it's too late. He's being eaten. And that's when Reiner snaps out of it. Hey, why is Marco being eaten? Like I told you, little Annie should be fine. Trust me, she's not being tortured. Could you really see that happening? With our abilities, all it takes is a single injury to take care of just about any situation. Not only that, this is Annie we're talking about. She knows how to take care of herself. She's probably in hiding somewhere, practicing her kicks. But they definitely know her identity. Even Annie couldn't. Side effects may include sudden bouts of Jaegerism. Take with extreme caution. I think I remember sharing this in a group chat before, the side effect leaflet, potential side effects. So I'll go see if I can find it, because I remember being shocked. So you're saying you still aren't totally committed. I see. Then what exactly was that decision we made the other day? Yeah, what's your face, huh? Let me ask you, what the fuck is with your face? You fucking monkey man. I don't mind doing it again, Reiner. But if you lose next time, you're going to have to give that armor to another warrior. No, that's not what I meant. Then get it together. We have one goal, right? Regain the coordinate here and put a stop to this cursed history. Let's just end this. I want us to end it. Fine. We'll forget about Annie for now. We don't need to put any more people through this hell. Let's just end it. War Chief Zeke. She looked different here. She didn't have the mouth. They changed it. Why did they change it? I don't care that they changed it. It looks better in the anime. War Chief Zeke. Large enemy forces approaching. They've passed the base. Now, my brave warriors, let us settle this here and fulfill our mission. Whoosh. Ah, hot. I hope you burned your tongue. In the USA, we have commercials for medicine. Sometimes the list of side effects is longer than the commercial itself. It makes me think of an episode of Big Bang Theory where Bernadette, who works at a big pharmaceutical company, they're trying to develop a medication for something, but then it causes like diarrhea or something. So they rebrand it basically as a medicine for when your tummy is stuck, like you can't go. So yeah, because one of the side effects of the medicine is a runny tummy, like diarrhea. So yeah, they just end up rebranding it, even though it was meant for something else. There's so many bad jokes in that show, but it's something to look at. Hey. There's another episode where Bernadette comes to dinner late. Constipation, yes. She comes to dinner late and she said, "Sorry, this and this illness just broke the species barrier." And they're like, "That's not a good thing." And she's, "Yes, it is. Cha-ching, bitches." Because they'll earn more money now because they can make a medicine. Basically, illness is profitable for them. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Bertolt, I don't know how many times I've said this already, but the two of us are going to be in separate positions. So think and act on your own for once, okay? Pico's originally planned to be a male character, but Isayama changed it, so the design of the Titan changed too. Cool. Thank you. So why did he give a female Titan a bigger mouth? No, I'm joking. Not sexist, I was joking. I was gonna say sexist, but obviously I was making a joke, but then I stopped halfway through, like, "You're a peanut." Haha, no, you're not. But then it just came out as 6, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. 6? Nah. But then I just said 6. Okay, I'll stop saying 6 now. We have to keep reading. 34 minutes ago. Oh, crap. Hanku, I didn't get his message. I want to post the video. Let me quickly post it. Just give me 2 minutes. Content. I'll show you guys. Oh my goodness, he's finished us both. Okay, so here's the first Spy Family short. Here is the Yoru short, so I just want to make sure. Let's see. It's so good. Wow.
Somehow being with her throws me off.
What do we call this one? Honey trap. Honey trap failed. Honey trap failed. Hashtags by family. Hashtag shorts. I guess that works. Hunger got fast. Well, it's just 2 minutes. So it's, but yeah, that was pretty fast. Or actually, maybe I just took a long time to get started with manga. Okay, he already added the thumbnails. Honey trap failed. Viagra was made to treat heart problems. For real, for real? Okay, there's one. Okay, so there's the first one. Let me just make sure that it went up. Okay, shorts, it's there. Wow, that was such a good one. And then the second one, I'm just going to check. I'm not gonna, I just want to see it. Skrisis.
Operation Skorisu. Betsuni Tenten. Look at her eyes. Oh, that one. Beep, 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 beep. Kawaii.
That one is the best.
Becky mo tsundere.
This is the best part.
After all, a happiest girl is the prettiest.
Ah, that's so cute. That episode, I loved it. Oh. Becky's tsundere. I should call this one Becky's tsundere. Becky is. Wait, no, not in all caps. Becky is tsundere and the giggle emoji. I'm not gonna post it now, but I'm just getting it ready. I can see the patient that was in the trial forever. I'll be like, doctor, I think we have a problem. Damn, this pill hit hard. Yeah. I guess that's one way to to describe it. Hashtag spy family short. So this, I'll just keep this one unlisted for now. Okay, and we continue, my friends, with manga. Attack on Titan manga. The nurse would have been like, "Sir, I see you're really happy we found a drug for your heart problem." Bertolt. I don't know how many times I've said this, but the two of us are going to be in separate positions. So think and act on your own for once. You can't always wait for me to give you orders. Yeah, I know. You're supposed to be the strongest of all, but you always leave the job to others when it matters. Honestly, I've never considered you reliable. I know. Until now. We're going to end this, right? Here and now. That's right. We'll win here and put an end to it. That is it. Now, keep it up until your loving reunion with Annie. Hey, I told you it's not like that. Even Annie would be liable to mistakes. Even Annie would be liable to mistake any bastard who comes rushing to save her from a life or death situation for her prince, including you. And Krista, I made a promise to Ymir. We're going to save her, no matter what. Yeah, no matter what. That's a pretty cool visual right there. See ya. I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. It's been a while since Reiner transformed into a Titan. I can tell that the surprise attack didn't go well. So why haven't you given me the signal yet, Reiner? Are you still out there? He's headless. I forgot. Oh, his whole fucking brain is blown away, but his neck is still intact. We did it. We sent his head flying. We took down the armored Titan. We did it. You were a real pain to deal with, but look at you now, you evil bastard. But they're crying. What the hell are you two crying for? Get up. We're not done yet. All we've done is kill Reiner. But did you? Don't cry. We're the ones who killed him. We're not finished. Prepare your equipment for the next one. Armin, there was no room for negotiation. After all, we're the ones with the overwhelming lack of knowledge. We don't have the power to capture and restrain humans that can transform into a Titan, and if we can't do that, this is our only option. This was unavoidable. So he's basically trying to, in his mind, think, okay, how could we have dealt with this differently? Because he knows that killing is obviously undesirable and should be a last resort. But he's racking his brain trying to think for a different way that they could have handled this, a way that they could have talked. But when? The only chance that they had was when they revealed themselves, but then they stole Eren and ran away. They could barely catch up, and when they did, they didn't want to talk. So, yeah. It moved. Huh? And that's the symbol. Hey, did we not hit it with enough thunder spears? Blow it to pieces. Yeah, I don't know why they cheered when his head was blown off. Like, you gotta make sure his neck is gone. Damn it. Is this another Titan power? Could that be? Is that the armored Titan roaring? Whoosh. That's it. The signal. Oh, he's in there. I forgot. I keep forgetting things. Oh, fucking shitballs. And then he gets thrown. Wow. Oh my god. I feel like every time something like this happens, and I feel like, imagine if I had seen this for the first time. Like, it would have been so good in the manga. I want to read more manga. I want to read One Piece manga. I have to catch up, but it's going to take me 11 months at the best. Anyway, but it's fine. The manga will carry on for at least 3 more years. So I will have 2 years of reading along with everyone. But I don't want all the best stuff to be passed by then, you know? That roar just now, could that be for Bertolt to... No! Please, get away from Reiner! Above us! The Colossus Titan is going to come down on us from above. This entire area is going to get blown away. Where are you, Reiner? I'm coming for you. That's actually kind of crazy. He's freaking flying through the air looking for where Reiner's body is. I'm glad it didn't catch up to the Attack on Titan manga though. The anime adaptation was so hype. True. Yeah, Attack on Titan is different because it's seasonal. So it's not thousands of episodes and chapters, you know. Nothing's drawn out in the anime. It's action. Kaila's going to catch up just in time for Sanji's arc where he finally hits a woman. I think Sanji's fans would poop their pants. I don't think Oda would ever do that. And as I said last time, I don't want Oda to do that. I just want him to do something different with his character for a change. I'm so like Sanji had a whole arc dedicated to him. Cool, we get it. I love his character and everything, but can we just something different for a change than nosebleeds and not hitting women? But there's always that one fight that makes up for everything else, you know? Because the main three always have the biggest three fights. So the fight always ends up making up for it eventually. But until we get there, it's just nosebleeds and I don't hit women. Okay, I get you. I don't want you to, but just can Oda write something else for Sanji, please? But I don't want to insult Oda, and he is amazing, and I will accept everything that he does. After complaining a little. But I'm sure that Oda has enough self-confidence to not care if someone doesn't resonate with a particular chapter or character all the time. You don't think so? I have heard some people say it's different now, but I doubt it. I don't know. I haven't. But yeah, let's not talk about it today. We can talk about it in a manga read along for One Piece. Okay. I'm going to just do the 2 chapters today because it's already 10 and I have a belly. Ouch. And I don't want to like rush through this. So I'm going to do 2-part video today and another 2-part video on Monday. Even though I can't do it live then, but 76 and 77 today. And then Monday, 78 and 79. Fuck's sake. Is that okay with you guys? Because my tummy is aching now and like I don't want to. And these were 2. Like, the thing with Attack on Titan is, as with the anime, everything is action-packed. The same with the manga, for the most part at least, you know. So that means we just read 76 and 77. So I can, because if you can see here, I did this thing. So I'm on chapter 77 now, out of a total of 130. That means I have 53 chapters. If I keep reading at three chapters per week, it'll take me 18 weeks, which means 4 months to catch up. And when is Attack on Titan coming out the next season? Do you guys remember? April-ish? And now you are matching the stream title. There's been no announcement? Oh, I thought there was an announcement. But if I can do just a couple more, like 5 chapters every now and then, or 3 in 2 videos in a week, I should catch up in time, even if it was in April. People think it will be spring, but we don't know. When is spring? I don't know when is spring. What month is spring? Just as long as it's not January. Then I give up. I won't make it. But they won't, it won't be there. I think it will be, when they announce it, it won't be 3 months from now. It will be 6 months from now. So like, let's say they announce it in January, then it'll be 6 months from then. Like, you know, I don't think they'll announce in January that it's coming out in April. Doesn't that sound a little bit too? They're gonna want more. I don't know. It's not impossible, but I imagine it being like 6 months of hype, because I feel like that's what I need. If you announce it, give me 6 months to get mentally prepared. Maybe they will end the new season on a cliffhanger and we'll get the last season part 4. Some people think it might be a movie, but I highly doubt it. I think they're gonna finish it with the last season. I wouldn't mind a movie, but I don't know. We'll see. We can't know. Yeah, maybe we do. It definitely won't be January, else they would have announced it already. The earliest is April, yeah, and that's 3 months away. And I can shorten that 4 months to 3, I think. No. I didn't mean just a movie. I meant another season, and the last few chapters. People were saying 12 episodes would be too short, and so they think there might be 12 episodes and a movie, but then there might not be enough content for a movie. So I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, but thank you guys for reading with me. Let me just end the video and then I'll end the stream. Whack. Whack. Thanks for reading. Sorry it's only 2 chapters, but I will post the next one sooner than a week from now. And yeah, we'll get there. And I think these were 2 very good chapters. And it's really, to me, so interesting to see the things that the Reiner and Bertolt did again after literally, it's been years. No, wait. Hasn't it been 2 years since I watched it for the first time? Let me see here. Just quickly on my YouTube channel. Playlists. Where's my Attack on Titan playlist? Attack on Titan. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm just gonna go Animaechan Attack on Titan. Oh, I just typed Attack on Tinta. Okay, so here is my playlist. So here, The Hunters. To here, okay, so we're around about here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Okay, so it's been about... Wow, it's been 4 years? I fucking can't believe it. December 2, 2018. It's been 4 years. Wow. So yeah, it's been, you know, pink hair must be a shiny Kayla. Catch her, quick. Imagine I threw it. I need to remember to turn this on. I think it's charged. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boo, boo. No, it's not working. I think it's flat. But it's green. How does it not work? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know how it works. I'm going to tell Hanku. So it's been 4 years. Yeah, it's interesting to see all this play out again, and like having talked about it as much as I have, and I can definitely say it's still infuriating to see them make these decisions that I think you should have done this, you should have done this, but also I can look at it more impartially and be like, and consider the fact that their family is essentially being held hostage, they were brainwashed, and I can redirect my anger to the main people, the adults, Zeke, and the even the bigger people that are in control of Zeke, you know, that kind of stuff. So them's are the real fuckers. Okay. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm not gonna be late. I thought I'm gonna stream at 5:30, but I'm streaming at 4:30. Oh wait, manga video first. Bye.